And now the results are in. Taking the podium this month for the Cycling Men of Leisure:
Franklin Johnson, Alex Bell, Barbara Sharp, Mandy Johnson, Kip Uthold, Joe Grammer, Dennis Keeler, and honorable mention, Keith and Melanie Erickson.
No kissing of the cheeks, no prize money, no champagne. Just our undying gratitude and the smug satisfaction of getting every regular show 2 days before the general public.
That's right. That's 48-hour gap. Not even Puja. You know what? Toddy can close that.
Welcome to the leisure breakaway. Catch the sun and seize the day. Push the limit, feel the heat. Listen to the rhythm beat. Keep on moving, never slow. Where the yellow jersey goes. The tour is calling out your name. This is the leisure
All right, and we are back. Cycling Men of Leisure's Leisure Breakaway. Today, Stage 11, Tour de France, a record-breaking day at the Tour. It became the fastest road stage in Tour de France history, ending in a high-speed sprint to the line. We're going to break it all down for you. I am Michael. With me, as always, is Adam. And I got to say, Adam, welcome.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. I've got all kinds of good facts and figures to help feed the Stage 11 breakdown. So what you don't have, I know you're enjoying the good Central Time Arkansas, or Arkansas, as most people would say.
It's Arkansas, yes.
I have some good stuff to help feed. So what I don't hear you say, I might be adding some input today.
That would be fantastic. Anybody watching, I apologize. He gets a little carried away with his Debrim pen and his Debrim sticky notes and things while the music while the music is playing. Oh boy! Hey, let me tell you, Stage 11 did not disappoint. Started in Vichy, France, ended in Nevers, 161.3 kilometers. For us Americans, that's 100.2 miles, and crazy day. Schworn, we runs Kabold, Jold, we runs Kajold. There we go. I apologize. I was just starting to get the French names down okay, and then they threw in a Scandinavian name here. Took the stage win. And this is important to remember because yesterday, We Runs Kabold was dead last. Today, he was dead first. He was in a crash yesterday, had some hand injury going. Got on his bike today, had to have a little medical attention with the mobile doctors, and wound up taking the stage. And what's interesting is this came out of nowhere. No one was expecting him to win. And he's won one other race, and there again, they were not expecting him to win the other race either. So this guy is kind of like the cycling ninja. Just comes out of nowhere and boom, wins a stage of the Tour de France. So fantastic job. Took him only 3 hours and 10 minutes. His average speed was 31.6 miles per hour. That is 50.9 kilometers an hour. Again, the fastest road stage in Tour de France history.
That's correct. It was a 27-year record that he broke today. He broke it by 0.55 kilometers an hour.
That is impressive. Today's temperatures a little bit nicer today. Only about 27 degrees Celsius. That's still 81 degrees Fahrenheit. They did get a little aid with a strong tailwind, and that helped produce the record speeds. So Interesting day. A 4-man breakaway took off. That included Alaphilippe, which that pretty much animated most of the stage. And they stayed out ahead of the peloton until about 6 kilometers remained. There was a feed zone crash, which really affected three players: Ben O'Connor, Abel Balderstone, and George Zimmerman. All three were able to continue, so that wasn't a problem. And then the finish was just chaos in motion, literally. Jasper Philipsen initially was relegated for sprint interference. Him and the team said, wait a minute, that was reviewed by the race officials, and his results were reinstated. All of this happened, but you know what? It really did not change the results. Toddy safely finished the peloton. He retained the yellow jersey. Mads Pedersen strengthened his hold on the green jersey after the winning the intermediate sprints today. And good news is there's no riders that had to leave the race with injury or illness. So good day on stage 11. Fun, exciting day. It was looking good for the breakaway there, but you know they got pulled back and surprise victory.
Perfect. Where do we stand jersey wise?
Jersey wise, not a whole lot has. Excuse me, not a whole lot has changed there. Toddy still controls the yellow jersey. Mons has the green jersey. Toddy also controls the polka dot jersey currently. White jersey is still on the back of Ayozo. The lead team is still Lytle Truck. And the most aggressive and most combative today was Charming. And so not really anything changed in the jerseys today.
Cool. Let me give you some stage 11 facts. Nevers trivia. Here we go. Nevers, have they never hosted before today, or have they hosted before today?
They've hosted before.
Yes, one other time. Once in 1952, there was a time trial run there the same year. Let's see here. Fiorenzo Magni, the same year that Fausto Coppi won the overall tour. So that was in 1952. So there's some Nevers trivia there.
Cool.
Let's see here. The jury flip-flop you mentioned. The Jasper Philipsen was regulated from third for a sprint infraction, then reinstated on appeal. Two different verdicts on the same finish line in one afternoon. And that's because Orange Gold, however you pronounce that, he won by a chaotic bunch of sprint, briefly regulated and then reinstated by the race jury. And it was the fastest road stage, as you said, in history. Want to give credit to the person that he broke the record from, which was Mario Capolini. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. I was 27-year-old record. Thank you so much. Sorry. You mentioned that Warren Scahold had won one other. It was in 2025 at the Omelette Hit Littersbald, which was also considered a very surprise result when he did it then. So this guy likes to do this multiple times. Like, you know what? You're not looking at me. I'm going to win today. So
I'm telling you, he's a cycling ninja. No one sees him coming, and then out of the blue, pops up, boom, takes the win.
Here's some weird sprint physics. Olaf Kuji's own leadout man, he accidentally jumped early. And then they used the slingshot, which made me think of how you and I do Ragbri. Engage when we'd pass each other going around. So
from Talladega Nights.
That's right.
Slingshot. Engage.
So there was a little slingshot today, past him for the win. let's see here. There was a Garvania, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. He had a mechanical with only 10 kilometers to go, and he looked cooked for the sprint, and then his teammate paced him back, and he still finished in the pack. Speed record footnote, the record breaker today was also a flat bunch sprint with a tailwind when he did it in 1999. And then that's about it for that. But what I also have for you, I've done extensive research here. You can see.
Okay. All right, cool.
I've got some time trials. Now, I'm not going to bore you with, numbers. I don't expect people to listen to that. But what I would like to tell you is I have the top 20 as of stage 11 as finished today. And I thought it might be interesting just to give those who are paying attention and only following along the tour with us some breakdowns. So Toddy has 39 hours, 25 minutes, and 8 seconds. Adam Yates, who's in 20th place, just to give you an idea, is 18 minutes and 26 seconds behind. But the middle of the pack, which I thought was really interesting, depending on what you consider the middle, either Tom Pidcock at 6 minutes, and then the next one behind him is Lenny Martinez at 11 minutes and 49 seconds. But so I thought that was kind of interesting. And then the top three, I thought I would just tell you, is Toddy, Vandergaard, and Everpool. He's ahead, like as you mentioned, 3 minutes and 36 seconds. You said that, but then behind him at 4 minutes and 6 seconds is Evanpool. So, kind of interesting there. Point wise, as you mentioned, the Lada Trek, they're leading everything with 317 points. And then we do have a close call with the NSN cycling team, and the Al Peckin Premier Tech. I mean, they're only behind 20-something points. So tell me, as a guy this is my first year paying attention, is 20 points hard to overcome? 20 to 30 points?
I believe the team's name is Alprin, but just to correct, 20 points on the team, actually, that is doable.
Okay.
I mean, it is. Lytle Trek has been up there, but really, 20 points for the team, you could easily make that up and come back from that. I don't really know, and I don't really see anybody doing that because based upon this first week, I guess we're almost halfway through now, but it is doable. Now, I will say that the guys, I think he's talked about a Bidcock being 6 minutes back. Once you're hitting the 5-6 minutes back thing, you pretty much are out of it at this point unless catastrophe happens. So
Okay.
We'll see.
So tell me about the mountain classification, because as you mentioned, I don't want to be repetitive, but you said Toddy he keeps the King of the Mountain jersey. He's got 42 points currently, and then Vingegaard is wearing it right now because Toddy is wearing the yellow jersey, but he's got 27 points, and so difference of 15 points. Is that hard to climb that hill?
15 points is certainly doable. You can certainly make up those 15 points, but I caveat that by saying it's going to be hard to. It's easy to make up those 15 points if you're not racing against Toddy.
Okay.
It's going to be hard. If there was somebody else in there who wasn't leading the race, yeah, you could do it. But the way Toddy's riding and that type of thing, I don't see. He would have to have a couple of really bad days for Vindigo to be able to catch that up. It's doable, but under the current circumstances, I don't think it's going to happen.
Okay.
Let me say that.
All right. The young rider classification, the white jersey. I like to keep calling him Juan F. Soto, but Juan is leading at 39 hours, 29 minutes, and 30 seconds. We have Paul and Del Toro. But let's talk about number 2. He's 13 minutes behind on the young rider classification. So to catch Juan, 13 minutes, all things stay the same, 13 minutes is hard to make up.
Yeah, 13 minutes is that's a monster amount to make up. Again, that the only way someone else is going to take that is if there's some catastrophic problem. One has to drop out. He's in a big, crash or something where he falls out of the peloton for something, or has an illness, and isn't able to ride well. So I'll make the prediction that he's pretty much got it sewed up.
Cool. Well, this is going to be interesting. I'm highly enjoying this. I have a couple of announcements. First announcement I'd like to make is, wow, you and I just crossed a major threshold. We hit 100,000. That's correct. That number is correct. 100,000 downloads with the podcast. And that's absolutely just awesome. Just awesome.
Wow.
So
yeah, the numbers have been just booking in the last couple of weeks. So that's awesome. Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, you too. I also want to make sure I mention our Ragbri social meetup. I say our because there are people honoring us, but to be fair, it is Keith. Keith Erickson, our good member and teammate, Debrimware. We appreciate him being a Debrimware. Safety is number one for sure. But the most important thing is on Saturday, July 18th, between 2:30 and 3 o'clock, he is going to be hosting a Cycling Men of Leisure, Cycling Women of Leisure get together, just kind of like a meet other team members if you're out in Iowa. And that's going to be at the corner of Iowa Avenue and 7th Street in front of the library. So look for a guy with a good-looking Debrim on, right, buddy?
Yeah, just look for a guy. And I will say, if you want to become a member of the community or just meet other riders, great opportunity to come out there. These rides are always better, and I've said this a million times, if you make friends along the way and get to know people. This would be a great way to get to meet some people right at the beginning of the ride, and it'll make it way more fulfilling, I guarantee it.
I mean, you and I met the mayor.
We did. The mayor of Ragbri, absolutely.
Right. The mayor of Ragbri. Want to mention our friend Andrew Phil. Sorry. He's coming from Dubuque, and he's going to do his best to get there, Keith. So, Keith, I know you and Melanie are traveling and listening to us, but there is a good friend of ours, long distance rider, done a lot of cool things. So he will fit right in the category there. But again, if you have not heard, we are on 3 platforms in video. Although last night we had a little snafu with your video, but guess what, buddy? I've seen you the whole time, so I think you're going to be back in 3D. Right. So, hey, listen, we learn a lot when we're on the road and doing things differently. So
we do.
Appreciate you being here. I appreciate all the comments about the song. Gosh, people are. My wife is even saying that she's listening to it, and she wants to know, maybe I should put that as a ringtone. And she said, so I appreciate all of you sticking around for the song. Before I give them the beautiful tune, sir, anything else?
No, but I will say today was a beautiful day for a ride here in Hot Springs.
Well, and it was a beautiful day to play some golf. So we had some good times. So
it was a beautiful day for leisure.
Oh,
how about that?
I love it. All right. Well, good to see you, sir. And tomorrow, guys, stage 12.
Until then.
Welcome to the leisure breakaway. Catch the sun and seize the day. Push the limit, feel the heat. Listen to the riff, let beat. Keep on moving, never slow. Where the yellow jersey goes. The tour is calling out your name. This is the leisure breakaway.